My nerves are a little shot today. Until I started going through those posts that he made, I didn't realize that he had held another fundraiser for my little brother's grave desecration. This would be the third time that he's made money off of the idea of urinating on my disabled brother's grave. Y'all said he doesn't need me for content. This is the second time he's done this. Sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts straight. As if there's anybody here that's new that won't know the story. My little brother was born handicapped by our father's abuse. My mother was being beat the day my brother was born. Our father sat on her stomach and choked her and beat her head into the floor. And then his only son was born with cerebral palsy and spent the entirety of his life in a wheelchair, unable to speak. He couldn't even feed himself. He had a G-tube installed to feed him through his stomach. His entire life was stolen. And he still had to live there in that body, watching our parents fight for 23 years. Well, for 20 years, because at 20 our father killed himself in front of him. That was the life my brother had. And now after his death, Adonis Paul keeps holding fundraisers to urinate on his grave. He's doing it to hurt me. Because I love my brother. And my family allows it and goes with it because they hate me that much. That they would be willing to desecrate their own family's grave just to get at me. When I say my family is abusive, I am not lying. These are the tactics that they use. Every time Adonis Paul gets angry at me and wants to hurt me, he goes after my little brother's grave. And y'all can keep telling yourselves that I deserve that for posting online. But there is nothing that makes it okay to go after somebody like my brother, who never hurt anybody. He never even spoke a bad word. He couldn't. That boy couldn't have told you you were ugly if you were the ugliest thing he ever saw. And they're gonna keep going after him until I die and they have a grave for me to go after. The first time he did this, Adonis Paul, he raised $1,500 to urinate on my brother's grave. After my mother passed away, my aunt visited the grave for Adonis Paul with a bottle of apple juice. Since then, he's held 2 other fundraisers to urinate on my brother's grave. The last one that I just learned about being while I was not posting. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of hatred and a lot of pain. So when you say that he doesn't need me, how would he be getting at my brother without me? How would he be making all this money to go after my dead brother if I wasn't involved? That's a big cash amount for him. That's a thing. That's a huge bag he's going to hold on to, and it's a well he's going to keep going back to because it works. And my brother is attached to me, so that would be my content and not his. When you're saying he doesn't make money off of the things that he does, he has made thousands off of what he has done to my brother's grave. And he needs me to be able to do that. Because if I didn't exist, he wouldn't have a handicapped child to attack. And that's what his viewers really pay for. That's what they really want. They want to see somebody go after somebody so weak they're already dead. It's the only people Adonis Paul could beat are people that are already dead and could never speak back to begin with. Because he is a weak man. A weak, pathetic man.